Hey everybody, welcome to day number 3 of our AI Automation Agency Challenge. There's something personal that happened, so I had to take a week and a half off, but now I'm fully back, I'm focused, and I am grounded. Today we'll be working on picking a niche market for our AI Automation Agency. And before we begin, I have a question for you. Have you felt overwhelmed when you're trying to work with everyone and anyone? What if I tell you the key to success is to work with one group of people? Now, let's deep dive into picking a lucrative niche. Let's go. And stay until the end of this video because I will unveil 3 niches with insane amount of profitability and low difficulty. Stay tuned and let's begin. Niching down for AI automation agencies. In this slideshow, what I'll be talking about is the advantages of niching down, the problems that we'll face when we're niching down, and I'm gonna go through the step-by-step process with the help of ChatGPT to find our niche, identify what's profitable, what's not, identify exactly what are the key criteria that we'll be using for our agency while we build it so that you get enough practice and you can do this yourself and you can find the right niche yourself. All right, so let's start. Niching down for AI automation agencies. So we focus on a niche allows you to become a true expert. And here's the key. This is where the money is going to be made. Is where you become an expert, a thought leader in the industry, and you can differentiate yourself from a million other people who will be doing the same thing as you. In business, this is called decommoditizing. How do you decommoditize yourself? How do you be different? How do you not be the same? This is how you build a deep enough moat to be able to do that. You can provide highly customized solutions. You can command premium pricing because you have differentiated yourself. Now you're different. You're not the same anymore. And you understood your customers. You understand their pain points, what they like, what they did not like. You can command more, and I'll tell you exactly why after. Some of the fears that business owners like us have regarding to niching down. One, why niche down? Why limit your opportunities? And do not think that way because business, when they worry about niching down and miss opportunities, you end up getting no fish. 2, lack of knowledge. Some of us don't know how to niche down or they're not aware that they need to niche. I see this a lot in real estate. They do not niche down. They do not have one single demographic. They would travel, drive everywhere, 2 hours out of town just to close a deal. What they do not realize is that the really experienced realtors in the real estate industry, they actually niche to a certain demographic or they have a certain customer avatar become their primary customers and clients. And these guys are very successful in the field. Next, lots of variety. Business fear losing variety of clients from different industries. Again, this is just a fear of missing out factor. But the benefit of niching down outweighs these common fears for AI automation agencies. Here are the benefits. You become, like I said, become an industry expert. You differentiate yourself from the competitors. You therefore charge more, increase the profitability, and you improve customer satisfaction. The customers feel like your AI agency understands me. You know my business very well. You know my business processes. You can go into my business and dissect every single aspect of it and figure out where I need help and help me save money, make it more efficient, and you help me make money. And therefore, you facilitate future growth, which increases your lifetime value of your customers. Now, finding the right level of specificity. You create a customer avatar that represents a specific segment of the target market. For example, instead of focusing on the entire e-commerce niche market, you can find a e-commerce niche that uses Spotify for men's apparel with customers between the age of 30 to 40. I remember Alex Hormozi was saying one thing. He said that he built a business that sold for $50 million. And he only had a pool of 25,000 boutique gyms, owner-operated gyms. He went through 50% of the customers, and he took a lot of business. And this is from just 25,000 total customers in the marketplace. Now, we're going to start leveraging ChatGPT to, 1, generate potential niches, create and evaluate criteria. I have a set of criteria already. We're going to score and rank these niches. We finalize the selection, and if we have time, we'll create the sub niches. Okay, guys, this is the section where we'll be leveraging ChatGPT so that we can figure out the niches and build the criteria. So what I have done here is I have pre-selected these criteria for you, which is market demand, growth potential, profit margin, accessibility, initial investment, technological readiness, regulatory environment, client longevity, ease of implementation, and familiarity. And obviously, you can go to ChatGPT, you can test them, or you can just ask ChatGPT to generate whatever niche criteria that you think is necessary for your business. So first, before we do anything in ChatGPT, always remember we need to prime it. So I'm going to prime it as a top marketer. I want you to play the role of a market research expert with 30 years of experience. Is that okay? I am building an AI automation agency, and I'm currently doing preliminary research on exactly which target market I should build a business in. I want you to list out in a table format 100 potential niches that are the most profitable and has the lowest difficulty for someone without any experience to enter and to be very successful. I want you to ask me questions if you're not clear before you answer. Is that okay? There you go. I hope I get it right this time. The best tailors for you, I would like to clarify. Okay, great. Now let's try to clarify a few points. What is your scope? Geographical focus. All right, scale. Nice, is asking the right questions. General AI solutions, such as building chatbots, using Zapier for automation, content generation bots. North America, prefer more specialized niches. Okay, so here they are, industry niches. And the interesting thing is that the market is infinitely huge. It's easy to come up with 100. Okay, yeah, this list will continue anyway. We'll let the list continue. What we'll do is this. Remember, we actually have the criteria for niche selection. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Based on this, I want to give you the following criteria, and I want you to rate these niches based on a score of 1 to 5, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest for these niches. And in the final column, I want you to give me a final total score, and I want you to rank, make sure that this is also in the table format. Feel free to give me the top 25. Let me put in my niches. Okay, so it's going to give me the top 10 and skip 11 to 24. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Familiarity column is marked as a question mark. That's totally okay for me. So it's missing a few. ChatGPT is trying to save its energy. Okay, now give me 11 to 24. Okay, there you go. Now we have generated not 100. If we want to, we can generate 1,000, but we generated the top 25. Top 25. Just some examples right here. E-commerce, real estate, digital marketing agencies, legal firms, gyms, local retailers, travel agencies, beauty salons, accounting, financial firms, home improvement contractors, manufacturing, nonprofit organizations, digital publishers, bloggers, list goes on. All right. Once we have this list, we also create a score for all of them. At the final column, we have a final score. Okay. So what we will do is we will pick the top 3. What is the top 3? Find me the top 3. All right. Digital marketing agencies, 39. Healthcare, renewable energy companies, digital publishers. Interesting. Education, real estate, manufacturer. What is that question mark? In case you're asking, that question mark is how familiar are you with the industry? And that's going to be bonus points for you on a scale of 1 to 5. You have digital marketing agencies, number 1, score of 39, e-commerce, score of 37, and healthcare providers, score of 37. Now, guys, we have talked about the advantages of having a niche, the problems of why business owners don't niche down, and how we can differentiate yourself and get away from competition through niches. The next step is, once you find your niche, we're going to go into day 4, day 5, and day 6 of branding our automated AI agency. We're going to be targeting the niches that you have handpicked from this entire process here. Now, before we move on, I want you to do something for me. I want you to leave in the comment below exactly how you feel about this process. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll be doing day 4. We'll continue on